Hello everyone, today we're talking about Wasil again, the TikToker that wastes food, but we're going to talk about how he's a hypocrite and he steals content as well. So there's an infamous TikToker named Topper who steals a lot of content, and Wasil just realized Topper's been stealing his content lately. So Wasil's not really happy about this.
Bruh.
That is indeed a bro moment. Let's take a look at all complaints that Wasil has about Topper taking his content.
Literally every single one of your videos are unoriginal.
That's fair, when someone steals all their content, it's not really original, but Wasil, are you sure that you should be the one criticizing someone for not being original? You've been doing the same joke and content for the last year, dumping a bunch of food, wasting a bunch of food. That's been your content for a year, so you can't really say that's original. You've been using the same fast food joke or reposting the same videos for the last year and a half. You can't critique someone's originality when you keep rehashing the same content over and over again. I get it. When you find something that works, content that is popular, you keep making it so you can keep growing really fast. But you can't claim that it's original, that you're some kind of creative genius, because you keep remaking the same content. And here's a big problem. A lot of his content is stolen as well, just like Topper.
Yeah, Topper, go ahead, bro. Just copy all of my content, because apparently that's all you're good at. Along with all of your other videos that are stolen from me, all you do is steal content from other creators and credit it as your own. It's lame, it's corny, it's not funny, it's weird.
So remember this, copying equals stealing content. That's his definition. If you copy him, you're stealing his content. So TikTok's this gray area where people constantly duetting, stitching, using each other's content, going off trends, constantly things that could be copying content. But we're going to use this definition that copying content is stealing because it shows how much of a hypocrite Wasil is. So this is one of his fast food videos where he makes a joke about fast food delivering and how bad it is. It's released on May 26, 2020. Remember that date. Well, a YouTuber released a video that's very similar to that on May 18, 2020. So a week later, Wasil just happens to make his own video on it. That's a little bit suspicious. But let's give it to him. Let's give it to him just because benefit of the doubt. We need to establish a trend to show that he's actually stealing content. So let's take a look at this. He's made 2 videos about how delivery companies deliver their goods. The earliest one I could find was November 21st, 2020. Well, another creators already made this joke back in May of 2020, and I don't even know if this is their original. This could be just a copy of their original. So Wasil's making copies of copies. So one video caught my eye. We all had this teacher. Pay close attention to what he shows, the images he shows in this video. He didn't even copy this video. He just redid the intro and stole the video from another creator doing this trend. He blatantly stole a video. And I'm going to keep playing content on here showing that he's stolen content. It's not just like a one-off thing. He does it regularly where he takes content from other creators, copies it, and in his own words, that's stealing. It's so obvious he's projecting exactly what he does onto Topper. Topper already steals a ton of stuff, but Wasil's trying to look like he's the good guy out of all this. But here's the secret. They're doing the same thing. They're both doing the same thing. They're stealing content from creators, copying it, trying to get clout. So a big question to all this is, why is he calling out Topper for doing exactly what he's doing? Well, I think he's trying to look like he's a good guy. He's an angel by calling out Topper by saying, hey, Topper's stealing content. He's doing this because everyone hates on Topper already, and Topper deserves it. Don't question it. Topper steals content, but Wasil does the exact same thing, and he's trying to look good. He's trying to get out of jail free card for wasting food for over a year, using the same jokes over and over again, and stealing other people's content. I think a counter argument Wasil's going to make is that he's doing trends, that he's not stealing content, that he's just doing trends that other people are doing, so it's not really stealing. But he's making the accusation that Topper's stealing his content because he's dumping food on the ground. Problem is, Wasil said this is a trend. He said that his content is a trend
6 months ago, and then I started that whole entire trend where I was just being super dramatic with like certain foods and like certain items, dumping a ton of sauces on things like that. That's really been my thing for like a while now.
So Wasil could argue that he's just doing trends, not stealing content, then Topper's just doing a trend and he's not stealing content. So they're either both doing trends or they're both stealing content. And in my opinion, they're both stealing content. A lot of the reason why a lot of people aren't doing Wasil's trend of just dumping food on the ground is because it costs a lot of money to get all that food. It takes a lot of cleanup afterwards. and people realize, hey, it's not good to waste food. But Topper and Wasil don't care, they just want views.
And it's just awesome. I've always wanted to make people laugh. I've always wanted to do like, you know, these crazy experiments, and social media has given me the opportunity to do all these things.
He loves experimenting by stealing other people's content and being a hypocrite on TikTok. That's great. And you know why he does this? So he can gain a massive following, so he can get brand deals.
And for that, I'm so grateful. I'm getting to work with so many awesome brands and things like that. And if I didn't have this following, then I wouldn't be able to do that. So it really is awesome.
What bothers me is that he's trying to come off as an inspirational person, a creative genius, trying to inspire others when he steals content from smaller creators.
I just want to say, never give up on anything that you're trying to do, because I'm a pure example right here, okay? I had nothing a year ago. Like, I had no followers, no supporters, anything, and now I'm getting noticed in public. Often. It's just like insane. Never give up on your dreams.
If you like stealing content, never give up on your dreams. But if you steal his content, no, that's bad.
So inspired by my content, so they went and remade half of my viral videos and marked them as their own. I mean, at this point, I was just gonna say I'll just share all my scripts with you guys, but it looks like y'all have it down to the T.
Bruh, what scripts? Do you write a script just to yell out the food's name and then dump it on the ground and then say perfect at the end? You have a script for that? You've been doing the same thing for a year and you're trying to make it look like a bigger deal than it is. You don't have some massive production happening behind the scenes when you just dump food on the ground. You dump it, you yell the name, you clean up afterwards, that's it. But you're trying to make it sound like you do so much more to it. And we know now you don't write out your skits, you copy a lot of your content, so what scripts are you talking about? You're not some creative genius. And that's what really bothers me about this whole thing, because he makes it try to sound like it's a big deal that he has this big production happening in the background, but in reality, he's just dumping food out of buckets and stealing other people's content on TikTok. Wasil's trying so hard to look like he's the good guy in this situation.
No.
So he's trying to act high and mighty by saying don't waste syrup when he's done the exact same thing, and his fans defend him because he showed one picture of a box with an expired sticker on it. No other evidence.
Or cut the cap, bro. Me and you both know that the food that you're using for these videos is not expired, but I can prove that mine is. See, unlike you, I don't actually plan out my videos. Instead, I have a company, undisclosed, send me food in boxes like this that actually can't be sold at grocery stores because they're actually expired, and they come with stickers all over them, just like this.
And in my previous video, I showed plenty of examples why this looks like it's fake, and in my opinion, I believe he's lying. He hasn't provided any additional evidence that the food is truly inedible as of December 10th, so I'm still going forward that this is a lie, that he's lying to his audience about the food being uneatable.
And by the way, bro, your creator friends, I'm also pretty good friends with, and they tell me that you actually go to a grocery store and buy all the food for your videos fresh. They're more of my friends than yours, by the way.
So Wasil's making an accusation without providing any proof, saying other people are saying this without providing the names of those people to see if they're credible or even connected to Topper. So that's one red flag. Another issue is that Wasil's providing this accusation without any evidence, but saying, trust me, my food's expired, without providing any evidence that his food is inedible. So he's basically saying, trust me, I don't waste food, he wastes food. And that's just insane to me that he's trying to pretend he's the good guy in this situation when they're doing the exact same thing or have done the exact same thing. And to those still watching, did this stand out to you?
They're more of my friends than yours, by the way.
That's so sad. It's such a pathetic thing to do. Like, I don't know. It's like a playground elementary school thing to say, you don't have real friends, they're really my friends. Like, what the fuck, Wasil? That was bad. That's a new low level. So why is Wasil doing this? In my opinion, it's a get out of jail free card. He's sick of all the haters hating on him for wasting food, and he saw his opportunity to blame Topper for wasting food, take the high ground, and act like he's the good guy in this situation because he's the victim. He's having his content stolen when he, in fact, is stealing content from other people. He wants to say, look, blame Topper. He's stealing content. He's wasting food. I'm the good guy. That's what he's trying to look like in this position. And in my opinion, they're both talentless, Topper and Wasil. They don't have talent, and that's why they have to rely on stealing other people's content. And in Wasil's case, he found something that worked and copied it for a year, and there's no shame in that, but you can't say you're an original creator when you just do the same thing for a year. Why you're wasting food without providing evidence that's inedible? You potentially lie to your audience as well. In the end, I hope I made it clear, Topper and Wasil are both bad creators in my opinion. They're both terrible, they both steal content, they both waste food. I'm not trying to make this video in defense of Topper, I'm making this video because Wasil's trying to get away scot-free without taking any blame, making any apology, or anything like that. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment below what you think about this whole situation with Wasil stealing content and his hypocrisy. Thanks for watching.